We're back.
Did you know there was a video game sponsored by Skittles?
I mean, I want to say yes. What was it?
It was a 2003 GameCube game called Darkened Sky.
Uh-huh. Did you have to gather Skittles to return the rainbow?
Actually, that's part of the plot.
Why do I feel like I've seen it somewhere before?
And Skittles were used as magical abilities.
I wonder if I saw it on a JonTron show or something where he was talking about, like, branded video games.
Maybe.
If it wasn't him, it was someone else. Because I know I've heard of that game now. Like, not the title itself, but definitely that concept.
So, like, fireballs, lightning, levitation, maybe, would all be done via Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
That is just ridiculous.
Because I remember there was one where they were taking a look at, like, the M&M's video games and stuff at one point.
Oh my god.
And I remember them being, like, real janky looking. I still wish I had a copy of Sneak King, though. That game looks hilariously bad.
Honestly, I was in the middle of getting an Xbox emulator when my computer crashed, and I was definitely going to get Sneaking.
That game looks real dumb and I like it. And it's also because I like how creepy the king is as a character. Like, that's the other reason. Just because I loved that mascot and his creepiness.
But come on, don't you want Big Bumpin', the bumper car game?
I don't think so. Like, why would you...
Oh, speaking about fast food,
Mm-hmm.
did you see what your beloved Arbys thought up?
No, I haven't looked at their stuff recently, no.
Vegetables.
Oh, wait, is that meat vegetables? Vegetables made of meat?
Kind of like the inverse of the Impossible Burger. Meat made out of vegetables. This is vegetables made out of meat.
Are they making reverse tofu?
They have plans on releasing the Marriage.
It's reverse tofu, though.
Exactly.
Like, wait, hold on. Is that the meat carrot?
Yes, the Marriage.
Isn't that just a Slim Jim or like a beef stick, basically?
No. This is turkey breast rolled about to the size of an average carrot, rolled in dried carrot powder. So it tastes carrot. So it tastes like a carrot, but it's turkey breast.
That doesn't make any sense, because now you're ruining what... You're using vegetables to make the meat into a vegetable, though. That doesn't work.
No. This is real turkey breast.
Well, no, I get that, but because you're using carrot powder, that also contains carrot in it. So you're using carrot to make the meat taste like carrot. That's not what, like, vegetables do. That's not like the reverse thing, though, so that doesn't work quite as well.
Well, complain to Arbys.
I will complain to Arbys and tell them to make me a marlick. I want a meat garlic, man.
Will it be beef-based?
Maybe. Who knows? It could be beef. It could be pork.
Ooh.
It could be roast beef.
Ooh.
Can you peel it? Hold on. Is it like a full clove and you just peel the pieces out?
Better yet, pork belly.
Arbys, hire me as your idea man. I can do this.
Pork belly. Delicious.
No, you don't need the pork belly. That's what we use to make, you know, the mofu.
Is it pork belly time at Arbys yet?
Peel off the slices of mofu.
A blooming onion, but it's all meat.
Oh my god. It's all bacon strips.
I lost. Shoot me.
Look, is that how this goes? I mean, he's asking him to kill him.
I hear things falling. Everything okay?
Everything's fine with me. There's just other people here that can't keep things down.
Ah.
Oh,
I can't do it.
No shooty bang bang?
Good, Majima. You can shoot me, but I can shoot you, Emperor. Go!
Oh god. Well, somebody summoned the Emperor, it just wasn't him.
Oh.
Chatty for a thief. Oh my god.
And now I have 2 guns.
Let me just reference SAO here and just say, oh my god, I learned the ability to dual wield out of nowhere for no reason. Shouldn't even exist in the game, but here we are.
Was it Robot Chicken that said, like, turn that fan upside down? Stop it, that's a smile. I said turn that fan upside down. And then the person got this really weird, creepy expression. Good! Now that's what I call an upside down fan.
What what does that even mean?
I may be misremembering the reference.
Oh my god.
Oh crap. I just remembered I was going to talk about something this session.
Oh?
I referenced it about 3 episodes ago as we were wrapping up for the day.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, we're gonna have to talk about this next time. And I added, if I remember, you said you probably won't.
I believe I was correct. I believe... Yep, skip it. Cool. I remember what happened to him. He had his house done burned down. Oh! Are we going to do an episode of Crime and Punishment? Also, it's chapter 13. Isn't this like a 16-chapter series?
Yes. 16 plus an epilogue chapter.
So yeah, we're closing in, and if it keeps like speeding by like this, we're gonna be done shortly. I don't know what this means. Kiryu Kazuma. 8 hours before Majima reaches Camellia Grove. Interesting.
So finally, we have a timeline set up for this.
I mean, it's kind of been more or less happening back and forth. I think because things are getting so close now, this is where things are occurring.
So they've been always simultaneously?
I think that's the idea. It's just now that things are coming so close together and meeting up with each other, that it's giving you that difference in time of when things are happening.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, this is all happening more or less at the same time now, whereas, like, you would sleep in your apartment, you know, and a day would pass or whatnot. You know, we have time skips before. We're not really getting that now. It's just kind of it's just kind of happening all at the same time, like continuously.
When Kiryu was sleeping, Majima's awake, and vice versa.
Oh god, it's the Nomad soul.
I think Final Fantasy VIII did something like that. Where, like, no, it was...
No, you're not getting the reference.
No, I'm not.
There was a game called fuck.
The Nomad Soul?
Yeah, it was called. There was a main name for it, and then like I believe the subtitle to it was the Nomad Soul. God damn it, that's gonna bother me until I can remember what it is. It was one of David Cage's first games. The guy that does like all the over-the-top dramatic BS games that are cinematic, quote unquote, but don't make any goddamn sense when you actually sit down and think about it for like 5 to 10 minutes. But yeah, he did a game like that, and it was the first one, and it was just so bad, both in like the gameplay and the storytelling and making any it hurt to try and understand.
Not Overblood. Overblood was not the point and click game I'm thinking of.
Oh god, let me see here. It was damn, let me see here. It was called Omicron. That was it. Omicron, the Nomad Soul. I think it was. I don't remember if it was on anything besides PC, but I remember watching a playthrough of it, and it hurt to even watch because, like, you could feel the pain they were going through just trying to make it work and understand the concepts that we're working on in this game. Like, the cutscenes were terrible too.
Okay, it wasn't what I was thinking of, but another one that's pretty much what you're describing, Darksied.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear of it?
I don't think I've heard of Darksied.
Oh my god. Darksied 1 is a eldritch kind of horror game. Darksied 2... since like the main actor or like one of the main source bits of it quit, Darksied 2 makes the main character out to be such a loser.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he fails at ring toss, which is a key part of the game, and the only way you can pass ring toss is by cheating with magnets.
I mean, I feel like Joseph would figure out this trick real quick. And then he'd probably just, cheat his way to victory.
Oh, and small spoiler, you enter a eldritch dimension and meet your mother. Wait, what is she doing there? Here, this will explain everything. Her head explodes. And he has a very dull reaction.
Ah, it's Wait, so he's like Kiryu? What?
Kind of. No, he's like, oh! Oh, her head just exploded!
Your head exploded, oh no. Alright, let's see here. Video store! There it is. Alright. Now, we get to meet up with the guy that I think just died. Look at these totally not real people.
Nope.
初めてデータか俺は立花不動産のもんだなんやほなちょっと待ってな奥に部屋あるから
Uh-oh.
Going into the naughty section.
Oh boy. Oh!
特別なお直にはここ
Extra special.
電話もあるで
I sure want an OK magazine there.
そこにかかってくる
Yeah. Yeah. That anime looks cute.
I don't know,
Oh god,
man.
I better not say that. In about a month, I'll find out she's Sundari.
Oh god, there's a series we need to watch at some point. I need to ask my friend what that thing was called. It was so insanely terrible. Like, so much of it didn't make sense, and a lot of the characters were just terrible people.
Oh my god. Since this will probably be out by the time this episode comes out, but does it make more sense than Pop Team Epic?
I mean, I would think it does. At least somewhat. I remember it involves, like, a guy getting admitted to a girls-only school. And then the girls literally being like, what's a guy like? We've never been around one before. You can imagine hijinks that ensue from there.
Penis-based hijinks.
I mean, you'd be surprised, not exactly. Like, that's one of them. The other two are just like... One has a lot of repressed problems, and the other one is, like, super young, but super tsundere.
Oh!
Like, I think she was, like... She was super intelligent, so she got bumped up a grade or two, or something like that, if I remember correctly. But there's a constant short jokes about her.
Oh!
Where it's like... There's just a point where it's like there's a speech bubble or something above her head because she's off screen. Just saying, like, she's down there.
Oh, crap. What was that joke from Bob's Burgers about regular size Rudy?
Oh, that's right. That's right. There's an entire scene where he gets forced into, like, the school president's club or whatever to be the vice president of the school. Like, the vice student council president. That's what it is.
And is he just up like a girl throughout all this?
No. No, he's a regular guy. He's the first one that's been admitted to this school that's not a girl. Like, they've just started opening up to other guys. So that would be like a regular school rather than a girls-only school.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one of those wacky shenanigans that he accidentally got transferred into this girls-only school.
Nope.
So now he needs to act like a girl.
Nope. That's not it at all. They're opening up to become a regular school and admit, like, guys along with girls. So, because he was the first one, the student council president forces him to become the vice student council president. Because they need a voice for all the guys that are being admitted in the new year. And he's like, I never asked for this. I don't care, you're doing it anyway.
I might need to watch this. This sounds wacky.
They're all of them are horrible people, but it's hilarious. Because they're all out for themselves. Oh my god. Like, there's even, like, the person that's in charge of, like, the student paper, right? And she's literally constantly taking pictures trying to get, like, compromising shots of the student council president and other girls.
Uh-huh.
That she's going to sell in, like, the black market. Like, it's so insane. I need to ask Devin what the hell that anime was. Because I don't remember the name of it. I just remember it was, like, constantly me questioning, like, what are they doing? Why? I think, if I remember right, some of his quoted words would be, it's like cancer.
Oh. Oh.
In that the insanity just keeps spreading everywhere.
Oh. Oh.
Like, no character seems to be a good person. They're all just out for their own crap.
Wow. hell.
It's terrible, right?
Yes. But
I think
it's
here's a good
probably
place to
better.
get cut.
The anime that you're thinking of is probably much better than the one you will hate me if I name.
There is another one that he showed me too, where he said the same thing about it being cancer. And while I remember it being bad, I don't think it was as like worth doing for like an episode. Honestly, I remember it was called Deers. That was the other one he showed me that I don't think was as good.
It's probably much better than the anime you'll hate me if I name.
Don't even start, please. Look, alright, there's a reason I'm ignoring what you're saying, alright? I don't want reminders of what that is. Alright? I'm trying so very hard to suppress those things.
Suppress the rage.
That's what I'm doing, alright? Don't start.
Fist of the North Star, good anime.
What do you... No, JoJo's Part 1, good anime.
Yes.
The ripoff.
Oh my god. We should watch the Part 4 live action.
I don't think you want to, because I don't think it's actually as good.
Okay. We'll stop making Kiryu dizzy and call it an episode here.
I think that's for the best. Oh hey, I just traveled 100 kilometers. I needed circles. Wow. Did not see that coming.
Achievement.
Why can't I get a CP just for running in circles for 100 kilometers? Sorry, kilometers. I need to pronounce that correctly.
Nausea.
Just starts puking everywhere as he's running. Just turns into Chuck Green from Dead Rising 2. Just, oh god, not my white suit. It was so nice. Alright, I think we should cut it here.
Well, time to put on Mega Man armor.
Oh my fucking... Alright, see us.
Later.